Dear children, good morning and welcome to this class. In the previous class, we have seen Cinderella and her troublesome life. Again, we have seen how she had got her name. Now let's step on to the second session of the story, that is, the magic begins. See, I hope everyone finds happy to see the magic, isn't it? Let's read and see what would this part say about Cinderella. The magic begins. One day, the young prince of the land invited all the young girls of the kingdom to a ball, planning to choose his princess from amongst them. Cinderella's sisters were delighted on hearing this invitation. They selected the best gowns, they dressed their hairs, but they were not taking Cinderella with them. You can go when beggars hold a ball, they told her. Comb our hair, brush our shoes, and make our buckles fast. We are going to the princess' ball. When she heard this, Cinderella could not help crying, for she too liked to go to the party. Sorry. She begged her stepmother to take her along. What? You, Cinderella? In all your dust and dirt, you want to go to the ball? You have no dress and no shoes. You want to dance? She turned her back to Cinderella and hurriedly set out with her two proud daughters. When Cinderella lost sight of them, she felt very sad. She started crying. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She thought of her own mother. If my mother had been alive, she would have sent me to the ball. Suddenly, she heard a voice. You will certainly go to the ball. I am your fairy godmother. Cinderella turned around. She saw a fairy standing in front of her. I am the queen of fairies, she said. I will send you to the ball. Continue that you shall go. Listen carefully, dear children. One day, the young prince of the land decided to have a party. His intention was to select a bride for him. He wanted to see all the unmarried girl in the party and select one as his princess. So the message was given, or the proclamation had given to the all over the country. The courtiers announced about the ball and asked all the unmarried girls were invited to the party. This news came into the ears of Cinderella as well as the stepmother and her stepsisters. The stepmother planned to send her own daughter to the party. Then she ordered to Cinderella to keep ready with a wonderful uh, dream and make their dress and ready with the wonderful shoes, polished, etc. for the stepsisters. Cinderella was so sad. We know why. Because she also wanted to participate in that ball. She asked the mother, can I come with you for the party? But the stepmother and the stepdaughters laughed and told her, when the beggars plan to ball, you can participate for that. And they mocked at her. By hearing it, she became very sad. She looked at them very sadly while they left for the ball. She sat in the corner and cried and cried. Suddenly, she was thought of her mother. If she was alive, she would have let me go for the party. See what happened next. Suddenly she heard a voice. What was that? You will certainly go for the ball. She turned around. She saw a fairy standing in front of her. She said, I am the queen of fairies. You don't worry, I shall help you to go for the ball. She looked at the godmother amazingly. She was sure that she won't be able to go. She doesn't have any good dress or shoes. But the godmother promised her to take her for the take her for the ball. Okay, dear children, read this part and find out the new words. We will discuss the next part in the next session. Okay, thank you.